This is What You Know Net Video.
You should fully expect the unexpected.
You are the most egotistical, self-deluded person I have ever met.
I can prove it with my usual flawless logic.
Hi there, I'm Matt. Welcome to What You Know Net Video. A new experiment I'm trying to get my thoughts and opinions out there. Let's dive right in, shall we? In the news, yet another mass shooting. What a surprise. Again. I know conservatives are sick about hearing this, and they will cry all the same talking points from Fox News that we liberals are using yet another tragedy to push a political point. Conservatives always say, it's too soon, the bodies aren't even cold yet, and you're talking about gun control legislation. But here it is. The truth is that we really don't have time for the bodies to get cold before the next mass shooting occurs. For nearly 4 years, all we heard out of the right wing was Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. Investigations this and inquiries that and special hearings and basically blaming this administration for personally going to Libya and gunning down those Americans. 4 people were gunned down, including the American ambassador, in 2 separate incidents in 2 separate locations on September 11, 2012. And the right wing went full-on truther movement on this administration. Nearly 4 years of this bullshit, and the right viciously going after Hillary Clinton for any crap, any part she had in the attack. And because it's true in Washington, if you look hard enough, everyone is guilty of something. Apparently, Clinton had a private email server that no one knew about running roughly at the same time the security on the main server as the State Department was experiencing securities breaches, thereby making Clinton's unknown server actually more secure, but it's been useful for the current election cycle. I digress. That was 4 people. In those 4 years, how many Americans have died due to mass shootings in this nation? Let's quickly list them for you. Alright, how about that? For this, I'm only including mass shootings with a death count of 4 or more. In 2013, September 16, 2013, Washington Navy Yard, District of Columbia. 11 people killed, 3 injured. July 26, 2013, Hialeah, Florida. 7 people killed, 0 injured. April 24, 2013, Manchester, Illinois. 6 people killed, 1 injured. March 13, 2013, Mohawk, New York. 6 people killed, 2 injured. June 7, 2013, Santa Monica, California. 6 people killed, 1 injured. April 21, 2013, Federal Way, Washington. 5 people killed, 0 injured. September 20th, 2013, Rice, Texas. 5 people killed, 0 injured. January 19th, 2013, Albuquerque, New Mexico. 5 people killed, 0 injured. May 11th, 2013, Indiana, Waynesville. 5 people killed, 0 injured. October 29th, Bradley, Callison, South Carolina. 5 people killed, 0 injured. January 7th, 2013, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 4 people killed, 0 injured. July 26, 2013, Clarksburg, West Virginia. 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 11th, 2013, Brooklyn, New York. 4 people killed, 1 injured. October 9th, 2013, Paris, Texas. 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 23rd, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 4 people killed, 1 injured. September 12th, Crab Orchard, Tennessee. 4 people killed, 0 injured. August 7, 2013, Dallas, Texas. 4 people killed, 4 injured. December 1st, 2013, Topeka, Kansas. 4 people killed, 0 injured. February 12, 2013, Midville, Utah. 4 people killed, 1 injured. August 25th, Lake Butler, Florida. 4 people killed, 1 injured. February 19th, 2013, Orange County, California. 4 people killed, 3 injured. July 1st, 2013, Fort Worth, Texas. 4 people killed, 0 injured. April 18th, 2013, Akron, Ohio. 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 5th, 2013, Jacksonville, Florida. 4 people killed, 0 injured. 2014 now. September 18th, 2014, Bell, Florida. 8 people killed, 0 injured. July 9th, 2014. Spring, Texas, people killed, 1 injured. January 16th, 2014. Spanish Fork, Utah, 5 people killed, 0 injured. July 26th, 2014. Saco, Maine, 5 people killed, 0 injured. October 24th, 2014. Marysville, Washington, 5 people killed, 1 injured. August 3, 2014. Culper, Virginia, 5 people killed, 0 injured. February 25th, 2014. Glade Spring, Virginia, 5 people killed, 1 injured. October 8th, 2014. Guilderland, New York, 4 people killed, 0 injured. April 2nd, 2014. Fort Hood, Texas, 4 people killed, 16 injured. November 22nd, Sisseton, South Dakota, 4 people killed, 1 injured. February 20th, Alturas, California, 4 people killed, 1 injured. May 3rd, Jonesboro, Arkansas, 4 people killed, 4 injured. February 20th, Indianapolis, Indiana, 4 people killed, 0 injured. May 23rd, 2014, Goleta, Isla Vista, California, 4 people killed, 8 injured. December 20th, Rockford, Illinois, 4 people killed, 0 injured. October 26th, 2014, Cadiz, Kentucky, 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 15th, Springfield, Missouri, 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 22nd, Cleveland, Ohio, 4 people killed, 1 injured. 2015, December 2nd, San Bernardino, California, 16 people killed, 19 injured. October 1st, Roseburg, Oregon, 10 people killed, 9 injured. June 17th, Charleston, South Carolina, 9 people killed, 0 injured. May 17th, Waco, Texas, 9 people killed, 18 injured. August 8th, Houston, Texas, 8 people killed, 0 injured. February 26th, Tyrone, Missouri, 8 people killed, 1 injured. September 17th, Platte, South Dakota, 6 people killed, 0 injured. July 16th, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 6 people killed, 2 injured. July 22nd, Suwanee, Georgia, 5 people killed, 0 injured. June 7th, Deer Lodge, Montana, 5 people killed, 0 injured. April 16th, Phoenix, Arizona, 5 people killed, 0 injured. November 15th, Tennessee Colony, Texas, 5 people killed, 0 injured. February 7th, Douglasville, Georgia, 5 people killed, 2 injured. September 10th, Excelsior, Greenwood, Minnesota, 5 people killed, 0 injured. May 12th, Tucson, Arizona, 5 people killed, 0 injured. January 9th, San Francisco, California, 4 people killed, 0 injured. March 24th, Indianapolis, Indiana, 4 people killed, 0 injured. November 13th, Jacksonville, Florida, 4 people killed, 1 injured. January 24th, Auvergne, Queens, New York, 4 people killed, 1 injured. August 7th, Bear, Berlin, Vermont, 4 people killed, 0 injured. June 13th, Columbus, Ohio, 4 people killed, 1 injured. January 31st, LaGrange, Georgia, 4 people killed, 0 injured. May 3rd, Mahisha, Wisconsin, 4 people killed, 1 injured. July 15th, Holly Hill, South Carolina, 4 people killed, 1 injured. February 22nd, Killeen, Texas, 4 people killed, 1 injured. November 23rd, Columbus, Ohio, 4 people killed, 1 injured. November 2nd, Pendleton, South Carolina, 4 people killed, 0 injured. In 2016, we're already starting off great. January 27th, Chesapeake, Virginia, 6 people killed, 0 injured. February 20th, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 6 people killed, 2 injured. February 26th, Belfair, Washington, 5 people killed, 0 injured. February 23rd, Glendale, Arizona, 5 people killed, 0 injured. February 25th, Hessen, Kansas, 4 people killed, 14 injured. 74 incidents since 2013, with a death count of 4 more, totaling 381 dead. Doesn't this seem like a large issue to this nation than a singular terrorist attack in an embassy in Libya? If you include single shootings, suicides, accidents and resulting in death, police intervention, etc., that number grows to tens of thousands per year. 32,514 on average, according to the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence. when each year the number of people who die due to gun violence in our own nation dwarfs the number of people who died on September 11, 2001 by a factor of 10? Doesn't that tell you there's a problem in this country that needs to be fixed? Now I know the rabid, foaming at the mouth gun nuts who can't comprehend the entirety of a one-sentence long amendment, and as such ignore the first half, will argue that you ban all guns, then only criminals will have guns. But that's not only a majority of Americans want. Even many gun control activists don't want a total ban on all guns, but some reasonable measures that will allow law enforcement to do their jobs properly, and measures to keep guns out of the hands of criminals. Now, the head of the NRA likes to point out, and I quote, "The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun," end quote, which I call bullshit. You know what else would stop a bad guy with a gun? Not letting the bad guy have the gun in the first place. Now, of course, you aren't going to stop every wingnut asshole from getting hold of a firearm and letting loose on an unsuspecting crowd of innocent people. There are ways to reduce that shit. One of which is a federal background check that fucking works. Another is closing loopholes in the law that allow sales of firearms without any background check to begin with. Another idea is maybe, just maybe, if you buy that one gun within a certain time frame, or more than one gun within a certain time frame, police come and do a general interview, just a checkup, see if you're mentally stable. Perhaps they can even bring a licensed psychiatrist along with them to assess whether or not the person's just merely a collector, is an enthusiast, or a reseller, or is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. I wouldn't want them to ban all guns. The fact is, the actual point of the Second Amendment isn't to overthrow the government if they aren't being as right-wing as you like, but instead to defend this nation from attack. This is backed up by the often ignored first half of the Second Amendment. You know, that silly militia part? But you gun nuts know that there's a reason that it's in there. And no, the comma isn't misplaced. It strengthens parts in Article 1, Section 8. I know retard limp dick gun nuts forget that the Constitution isn't only the last half of the Second Amendment. Most haven't bothered to actually read it, and wouldn't understand it if they did. But let me point out to you some general facts about the Constitution. For one, did you know that the U.S. is not supposed to have a continuously funded standing army? It's absolutely true. The reason for the militia clause in the U.S. Constitution is because our founding fathers knew that a continuously funded standing army is detrimental to the sovereignty of a free nation. That is why appropriations for the army was limited to 2 years at a time. Our Navy, however, is supposed to be continuously funded because that protects shipping. They had pirates back in them days, yo. But not the Army. The Army was supposed to be completely disbanded in times of peace. The reason that we have the militia clause in Article 1, Section 8 is so that we have a citizens armed, disciplined, and regulated militia, and is prescribed by Congress, able to act on a moment's notice to defend this nation while a regular army is raised. The actual two provisions of this read as follows: to provide for the calling forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress insurrection, and repel invasion. To provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia, and for governing such part as them may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states respectively the appointment of the officers and the authority of training the militia according to the discipline prescribed by Congress. So when you gun nut retards omit the first half of the Second Amendment, form militias whose purpose themselves are to be insurrectionists, as exampled by Cliven Bundy and his ilk in Arizona and Oregon, you are not only going against the letter of the Constitution, but the spirit of it as well, not to mention just being shy of committing treason, as outlined in Article 3, Section 3 of the United States Constitution. You know that document gun nuts profess to love so much but don't know shit about? I know. But you have to protect yourself from the bad guys with the guns. I get it. Maybe, just maybe, there wouldn't be so many fucking bad guys with guns if guns weren't so fucking easy to legally buy and illegally distribute.
And on the ones who sell the guns, he'd sick the vultures and coyotes. devil's true devotees could profiteer from pain and fear.